Good afternoon, everyone. I want to welcome you to this beautiful opportunity. All right. The fact that you are listening to me now is the fact that you are favored already. All right, because not so many people know about what I'm about to make known to you, what I'm about to share. Just like Bitcoin in the past, not so many people knew about Bitcoin. In fact, the people that knew about Bitcoin did not take it seriously because what is Bitcoin? What are we going to do with it? Until Bitcoin began to go really high, then they started to regret their inability to have taken a decision when it mattered the most. Ultima is another opportunity for you, for your friends, for your family to be a part of. It's a coin that has a future. It's a coin that will revolutionize technology and make transactions easy for you. In fact, the company has so much to offer you, so much to offer you. In fact, this I'm about to make known to you is just a fragment of the benefits of being a part of the Ultima group, of the Ultima business. All right, so let's get started. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I promise you. I promise you. All right, so let's get straight to it. Now, what is the goal of this company? Now, we have a coin, the Ultima coin, all right? And the goal of this company is to try as much as possible to ensure that the price of the coin plummets with time. The same thing happened with Bitcoin. And this is different because we intend to get people into the system, and all the strategies to ensure that this is in place has been put in place. All right, our websites, the products that are available to ensure that this particular coin is the future of cryptocurrency. Everything has been put in place. Now, so that you are able to understand where we are headed, this is you, all right? Those who are going to be opportune to be a part of this. Now, this is a liquidity pool. If you do not know what a liquidity pool is, I think this will make it a little easier for you to understand it, all right? A liquidity pool is a crowdsourced pool of cryptocurrencies or token locked in a smart contract that is used to facilitate trades between the assets on a decentralized exchange. All right, so we have a token, the Ultima token, available for you. Now, you can't be a part of this project if you are not, willing to get, be a part of this pool. Now, this pool provides a coin, all right, a token available for the people who become a part of it. So if you choose to be a part of this, you become a beneficiary to whatever this pool is going to provide or whatever this pool is going to give to you. Okay, so now we have a pool. Now, the company will be providing 100,000 supply of tokens. This is the Ultima company, the Ultima business. All right. Now, this is not just a Ponzi scheme or some kind of, no, this is not any one of those kinds of things. This is a business. Our websites are available. You can go check it out. Check out the CEO, which is Mr. Alex Reinhardt. You can check him out. Reputable man. Is he's been on different business seminars, one of the top, cryptocurrency leader in the world, all right, you can go check him out. So the goal is to have 100,000 people, 100,000 token in this pool. This is you, this is me wanting to be a part of this, and this token will be provided to everyone who partakes of this. Now, the 100,000 tokens that will be available here will be giving out, 50 tokens every day for a lifetime. All right. Will I say for 217 years, I think so. We are going to come to the calculation of how we are able to get that. 100,000 tokens will be released from this pool in a lifetime. Now, for you to be a part of this, you ensure that you have a smart contract. You are able to get a share to be a part of this. All right. And this amount, the 100,000 token, will become what will be given to you, every single day. So you are going to partake of this. Everyone who becomes a part of this benefits from this. Now, 100,000 tokens will be supplied to the people who became a part of this, and 50 will be released per day. Now, the reason why it is called a lifetime, I don't know if there's anybody who's going to live up to 500 years who is listening to me. I don't think so. In fact, many people at the age of 100 or 150 are already tired of. I can't remember anybody who has lived up to 150 years, except in the Bible anyway. But this coin will be released every day for a lifetime, for about 217 years. Okay. Now, for the first year, there will be a release of 50 tokens. For the second year, there will be a release of 25 tokens. I'm going to explain that so that this is able to reach that period of time that has been promised by the company. You will get to understand it with time. All right. We talked about liquidity pool already. Now, these are the numbers I said we should take note of. All right. So we have 100,000 lifetime supply of tokens, which of course I said is in the liquidity pool. So for you to be a part of this, you sign a contract to be a part of this, and then this amount will be given to everybody who becomes a part of this, with 50 tokens released per day. All right, now we see 50 tokens released per day, which will be halved every year. Now, the reason for the halving, Bitcoin is halved every 4 years. Several coins are halved, based on the timing that they think is beneficial for that coin and for that coin to have value over the years. All right. So when 50 token is released to a kind of people, to a number of people, there is a value that it has. If it is reduced, there is also a value that it has. That is an increased value. Now, the reason for this halving is so that there can be scarcity. And when there is scarcity of this coin, people are now beginning to know about the Ultima coin. So they begin to reduce how much is released so that the coin does not lose its value. So this is provided 50 tokens per day from this year, which is September, October, November, December. 50 tokens will be released per day until the new year. In the new year, 25 tokens will be released per day. That's in 2024. We are in 2023 now. I don't know. All right. So 25 tokens will be released every day from the coming year. The next year after 2024, which is 2025, 12 tokens will be released. We are going to get there. All right. Now, let's say 1 million splits. The splits is also called a share. All right. So the company, let's say the company is going to be releasing 1 million splits. The million splits is shares. So this is what will be available to the public. This is what is going to be available to the masses, to everyone. So we see that this is what is available as a token. This is what is available for the people. Okay, this is what is available for the people. This is what is available for the token. So this is what is in the liquidity pool. These are the number of splits that will be available to people. Now, this will be determined by the company. I'm using this to give an illustration and to give an explanation, all right? It could be 1 million, it could be 10,000, it could be 50,000. So I just want you to take note of these numbers because they are very important in becoming or being a part of this business. I've not seen any business person, I've not seen anybody who is successful who does not understand the essence of calculation. You know, it's very important before you get involved in any kind of business, before you get involved in any kind of venture, before you get involved in anything at all that you seem, you know, you look at and you believe that this is going to be a profitable business or a profitable venture, it's in your own discretion, and it is important, and it shows that you are diligent to take your time to study the company, take your time to study the coin, take your time to understand everything that you need to understand. You can do your research about it. All right. So this is what is supplied from the company, right? This is what will be released per day every, for every year, it reduces by half. And this is what will be released as splits to everyone, that will be a part of this. Now, these are the packages that are available for you to be a part of this. Now, this light package, air package, starter package, we have all of these packages available for you. Now, the splits you see here, they are indicative of the number of, I'll call it shares. So this is the shares for you if you get a plus package. Now, the more, your package, the higher your shares, the more you can partake of this. All right? The higher your shares, the more you can partake of this. So this is the package, and this is the number of splits that are available for you. Now, the higher your splits, the higher your shares, the more you can partake of this. All right? Now, we are going to do a very simple calculation that you'll be able to understand, right? So 50 tokens are, given to you. So is given to everybody who partakes of this per day. This is the lifetime supply. This is the daily supply for the first year, which is 2023. So we are beginning on the September 1, the 1st of September. Now, these are the number of splits, which is the shares that is available to you. Now, if you choose to, okay, let's go straight to this. Now, you might be asking, why am I getting a package to become a part of this, benefits? What am I standing to gain? What are the benefits of being a part of this? Now, this I would like to explain to you. Okay, now you see here is the starter, the medium, the pro, the exclusive. You can see very clearly we have the starter, which has 5 splits or 5 shares. We have the medium, which has 40 splits or 40 shares. We have the pro, which has 500 splits. You can call it 500 shares. All right. We have the exclusive that has 3,500. Now, these are the splits. Now, the amount of package you are able to get will now determine how much will be sent to you from this token. Remember, this is the lifetime token. This is what is given to you on a daily basis. Now, you can't expect someone who is receiving a someone who has a five split to gain as much as the person who is receiving 100 splits. It's not possible. So the higher the package you get, the more potential you have to make money or to receive tokens from the company. All right. So we see, how do we calculate how much you are going to make on a daily basis when you partake of this package? How much do we have, or how much can we gain? Now, this is the daily benefit. What you have to do to make your calculation is you have to divide the available Ultima token, which is supplied to you on a daily basis, by the number of people partaking of the splits that is released. Now, the number of people partaking of the splits that is released is dependent on the number of people that come into that liquidity pool, people that are available in the liquidity pool. Now, this will be available on the platform. Once you register, the platform will show you the number of people that are partaking of the splits at every given day. So this will help you calculate how much you are going to receive on that day. So it differs for every day. Now, for you who is getting to know about this early enough, it is beneficial to you. It is beneficial to you because now you have a foreknowledge than those who are, who have no idea about the Ultima coin. All right. So the daily benefits, you have the available Ultima token, the number of people partaking of the split that is released, times the package split. This is the package split. This is the package split. This is the package split. The available Ultima token is 50 per day, right? 50 per day. In the coming year, it will no longer be 50. It is going to be 25. In the year after the coming year, it's going to be 12. All right. So just look at this. I will show you the calculation afterwards. So the package splits 40, 500, 35. The available Ultima token 50, which is released per day, 50. Okay. Now, the number of people partaking of the splits, let's assume it is 1 million people who are partaking of that split. Those who are going to partake of the split, those who are going to partake of that pool. All right, so let's go back. Let's see. So we see this here, we can have 1 million people who partake of this. Now, the 1 million people who will partake of this will be the ones to share these 50 tokens. All right, they will be the one to share these 50 tokens. So let's go. Okay, so we have 50, which is the available Ultima token for on a day, divided by 1 million. Let's see, we have 1 million people who are partaking of the splits that is released. This will be made known to you. All right, the number of people that will partake of the splits will be made known to you. It could be 1 million in a day. Sometimes it could be 1.2, it could be 1.3. But what you have to do is to divide the number of token that is available for that day. If it's this year, 50. If it's the coming year, 25. If it's the year after the coming year, 12, right? So you divide it by the number of people partaking of that split, and then you times by the package split. The package split is 5, 40, 500, 35, depending on the package you got. It could be exclusive package, pro package, medium package, starter package. All right, so we have all of those packages here. Now, to partake of this 50 token, you have to take yours, get a package. The number of splits, these are the number of splits. So if you want to have a bigger share of the tokens, the token that will be, given to you, the coin that will be given to you on a daily basis, then you have to go for a larger split. All right, a larger share. Now, once you multiply this package by the current price of the Ultima coin. Now, let me explain something about this. The more people get into a crypto space, the more people get into, know about a coin, and the more people invest in a coin, the higher the price. of that coin, the higher the price of that coin. That is what happens to Bitcoin. The more people get to know it, in fact, if you get to know about a coin that is a sustainable coin, a reliable coin, and you get to know it late, and you are not opportune to invest in it early, when everybody gets to know about that coin, it might be too late. This is why the Ultima coin is such an opportunity that you want to be a part of early, so that when the rewards and the results start coming out, you are one of those who know about it, who knew about it, and is able and was able to partake of it when not so many people knew about it. All right. Current price of the Ultima coin in USD. This will now tell you how much you are going to be making on a day. Now, this money will be sent to you every single day for a lifetime, except you want to live more than 200 years. If you want to live more than 200 years, then we can say you will receive the coin for 200 plus years. All right. But this coin will be dropping for you on a lifetime. So depending on the package you have, the package you have bought, the number of splits that is available to you, and the number of splits that you can get on a daily basis, you can now know how much you'll be making on a daily basis. All right, so let's go straight. Now let's look at some little calculation. Let's look at some little calculation. Now, remember our calculation. This our calculation is very important, very important, very important, and very, very critical. Very important. So, as I said, this is the number of tokens available for the year 2023. All right? The number of tokens that is available for year 2023. Now, we divide it by the number of people partaking. This is imaginary, right? We can have 1 million people partaking of this. We can have 500,000 people. This will be made known to you. All right. Now, I'm teaching you how you can do your calculation, how you can calculate the number of people, how much you are going to be making per day. Sorry. Now, you divide the token by the number of people who are partaking of the splits times your own split. You got the medium package. The medium package has 40 splits, right? This is it. The medium package has 40 splits. Now, what you do is you multiply that, the Ultima coin that is released, divided by the number of people partaking of that split, times 40 times the amount of the Ultima coin. The current amount of the Ultima coin, let's look at it. So it's available on Coinsbit. Please, this is not an opportunity you want to miss out on. It's not an opportunity you want to miss out on. The current price of Ultima USDT all right, so we see the price is really going very high. People are getting to know about this. Please don't miss out on this. We see the price currently is 9,869, which is almost 10,000. And this price is going to 100, 200, 300, 400. Believe me, the goal for the company, the CEO of the Ultima business has a plan for this coin to get to $1 million per coin. I think Bitcoin currently should be around 60 or so, 60,000 or so. This coin has a tendency of going to 100, 200, 300, 400,000 dollars. But for the sake of reference and for the sake of explanation, we are working with $10,000 so that you can know your calculation, right? So we see this divided by this times multiplying you multiply it by 40, which is the amount of splits that you are able to get, times $10,000, which is subject to change. All right. It could be higher, it could be lower. All right. Now, let's assume that this is $10,000 per one Ultima coin. So this is how you do your calculation. When you calculate it, you'll be receiving $20 per day. Now, let's say the coin is 100,000. How much are you going to be receiving? Let's say the coin gets to 100,000. You'll be receiving $200 per day. It's just that easy, not difficult at all. And let's say we have not 1 million, let's say we have 500,000 people getting of that coin. What is going to happen to the price? The price will also increase. All right. You can do your calculation. If we have, instead of 1 million, we have 500,000 people. Sorry. We have 500,000 people becoming a part of that. This figure will change to 1.0, and this also will change. I think, let me do my calculation here. So we have 50 divided by 500,000, which will give us 0.001, right? That will give us 0.001. And then you multiply by 40, and then you multiply by 100,000. That will give us $400 per day. All right, so the calculation is very easy. So you'll be making this much per day. But now, remember, how much you'll be making per day is going to be dependent on several factors. The factor, which is the amount of money, amount of token that is released, the number of people partaking of that split, and then the current price of the Ultima coin. All right, so if you decide to get a bigger split, you do this calculation so that you can know how much you are making per day. All right. So if you request that I send this to you, you want to understand it better, and you want me to get this particular stuff in PDF form for you, I would send it to you. Please don't miss out on this opportunity. Don't miss out on this. Now, this is the same, but now this is the Pro package, which is 500 splits. The same thing applies, the same calculation. This person will be receiving $250 per day based on this current price. This other person will be receiving $20 per day based on this current price. All right, so that's it. Now, I talked about halving the coin. So I asked, are we not at the losing end if the coin is halved every year? Now, the concept behind the Ultima token halving, let's look at it. Now, the thing is, when there is a supply, there is a high supply. With a high supply comes low demand. When things are everywhere, if you go to the desert, water becomes a very valuable resource because it is scarce there. All right. So what happens is, the reason why the company decides to reduce the amount of coin that is available to the public is so that the value of that coin can increase with time. So instead of giving people 50 coins on a daily basis, in the coming year, it will reduce to 25. When it reduces to 25, more people would have come into that business. All right, people would have come into that business because, wow, the Ultima coin is the new thing in town. People are going for it. Let's go for it. And they get into the business, and then the price of the coin increases, and the amount of token that is given out, the amount of token that is given out is reduced over time. All right, so that way we can ensure that we preserve the coins value and not make the value just depreciate anyhow. All right, so we see Bitcoin halving events often generate increased market attention, expectations of lower supply, and price increases, which may fuel positive feelings among the investors and traders. The optimism could result in higher demand for Bitcoin as traders try to profit from the expected price gain. Just as simple as that. People want to make money off this. So when the coin is halved, people are like, wow, this halving has the potential of making this price go higher, and people are rushing into the coin. So that's the plan for the Ultima coin. Now let's look at the chart. Let's see how halving has affected the price of, how halving has affected the price of the coin, of the Bitcoin. Now we can see the first halving of Bitcoin happened in 2013. You see the price for some of us who can read the charts. You see that move right there. We saw that halving. We saw the move here. We saw that halving, and then we saw the move, right? So we see that the price keeps increasing for the, for every time the Bitcoin, the available Bitcoin was halved. We saw the same thing right here, and then this is the time for another halving. This is, okay, I think this is a little bit outdated. At the point of this image, we saw that price is 7,777. That was the last halving, which was somewhere around 2020. Now it's 2023. Of course, you know what the price of Bitcoin is now that they have halved it. Let's look at the chart. I think that will be better. So we need to know and to really understand what we are getting ourselves into. I love investing in things that I'm knowledgeable about. All right. So we see the current price of Bitcoin is $26,000. $26,000. So at this point, that which was the last halving, we saw the price was 7,777. All right. And we expected that move. We saw that push. Now, the next halving for Bitcoin should happen somewhere around next year. And that will also take a turn on the market. There will be a lot of bullish momentum in the crypto space and in the crypto world. Ultima is one that will definitely be in the leading team. So you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to become a part of this Ultima coin. You might have missed out on Bitcoin. People at this point were like, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Until we move to this point, people are now getting involved. Until we move to this point, people are now getting involved. All right. So you want to get involved now. Now we looked at let's look at the chart. Sorry. We looked at the chart. All right. So we see the price of the Ultima is $9,850. That's almost $10,000. Now people are looking at it and say, oh no, we can't get involved in this kind of stuff. Wait until the coin is halved. Then the price will increase. And when you are getting involved at that time, it might be late. Maybe not too late, but you would have made more money if you started earlier. So not an opportunity you want to miss at all. Not an opportunity you want to miss. All right. So let's get back. So that's the concept of halving. Halving ensures that people are interested in becoming a part of this and also increases the price. We looked at that here, how it increases the price and the goal is to lower the supply and then increase the price. All right, so let's go. So let's look at it a little. So we see 50 coins released per day. In 2023, you know, okay, this is the medium, right? The medium, I said, based on our calculation, we will be receiving $20 per day. Now, this, as I said, will be determined by the company, all right? The number of people that are, because you can't tell how many people are partaking of the splits until the information is made known to you. So you can do your division to know how many people partook of that, of the splits for a day, because people are getting packages and are getting splits. So for every single day, this might change. This will not change until the year ends. All right. This also will be changing as the price increases. It could be 10,000 today, it could be 11,000 tomorrow, it could be 12,000, getting to 100,000. But as people are coming in, this will be increasing. All right. So we see that $20 per day is what this lady will be receiving on a daily basis based on this calculation. Now, the calculation changes, but we are using this as a constant. Now, if based on what we talked about, the halving, we halved, we are sharing 50 coins in 2023, and then this lady was receiving $20. In 2025, it was, 2024, it was halved, but she's making $100. How? If the token was halved and she's making $100, how is that so? With the same amount of splits, how is it so that she's making this amount? The difference is in the price. So I said the more people are coming in, the difference in price. So you multiply this by the 40 splits. Remember, we are making use of the medium package as an explanation here. So the more people are coming in, the lesser the token is released, the more the scarce, the scarcer the coin. I hope my grammar was not terrible right there. But the more scarce the company, the token, the coin becomes, right? So we see that I hope I'm not missing now. Okay. All right. So we see that we have $50,000, yes, which is the current price, because definitely it's in dollars. You multiply by this, and then you multiply by this, you get this. All right. So the more the price increases, the more money you are able to make. So the earlier, the better, so that your share can be bigger and you are able to make more money with time. You are able to make more money. In fact, the company promises a lot of things, a lot. This is just one out of the many things. This is just one out of the many things that this company, the Ultima company, the business of Ultima promises to give to you. We have a whole lot that is available, a whole lot. We have the debit card systems, we have the voucher system. In fact, it is a world on its own. It's a world on its own. So becoming and being a part of our business, becoming is one that will change your life forever. Change your life forever. The community of people that you will get to meet, the things that you are going to learn, financial literacy and the rest of it is one that you do not want to miss. All right. So 2026, the price increases, you are making more. So that's the goal. For every year, the token reduces, the amount of token that is available to the public reduces, the price increases, and then you are able to make more, regardless whether or not you are still maintaining that split. But believe me, as time goes by, you want to get more splits so that you can make more money. Definitely, we are humans and we want more for ourselves. All right, so now you may be asking, how is it that I'm able to make money every single day for 210 years? Now, this is the simple calculation. The simple calculation to help you understand that. So we see we have 50 from now until the end of the year, from the beginning of the month, September until December. 50 times 120, which is the 4 months, we have 30 days, times 50 should give us 6,000. So 6,000 tokens will be released. 6,000 tokens will be released. In 2024, 25 tokens will be released. And if you multiply this by the number of days available in the year 2024, this is the number of tokens that will be released in 2024. This is the number of tokens that will be released in 2025. This is the number of tokens that will be released in 2026. This is the number of tokens that will be released in 2027. This is the number of tokens that will be released from 2027 until that 100,000 tokens. Remember, 50 tokens will be released per day from the 100,000 tokens. Remember, we said the 100,000 token is the lifetime token. Is the lifetime token. The 100,000 token is the lifetime token. Right? So this is the lifetime supply. 100,000. So that lifetime, it will be halved for every single year. Halved for every single year. So 2023 is halved. So in 2023, we are only getting 6,000 out of 100,000. In 2024, we are only getting 9,125 out of 100,000. So after the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we are going to be getting 23,115. So the first 5 years, we are only getting 23,115 tokens out of 100,000. Now, if you minus the 100,000 from 23,155, you'll be getting 76,845. I hope this is not confusing. So this is the 100,000 token available for a lifetime. And this is what we are able to get in 5 years. So if you minus this, if you divide this by 365, we'll have 210 years. Now, 210 years plus 5 years will tell you, will give you 215. So in 215 years, that's when this token, 100,000 token that was promised to be supplied, will expire. If many of us are able to live on up until that time, good luck to you. Good luck. I know some people want to live up to that time and some people don't, but if you want to, good luck. All right, so that's it. Now, the cost of each package. The cost of each package, let's look at the cost of the package of each package. So we see we have the Pro package, we have the Light package, we have the Air package, we have the Starter. We talked about that here. So these are all of the packages available for you to become or to be a part of this. So let's say you are going for the Light. You are paying for the license. Okay, for you to get the package, you have to pay for the license and you also have to pay for the contract. The license and 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 the contract. So to get the license, to have the license to join this contract is 110 euros. To get the contract is 110 euros. Forget about this that you see here. I will explain that. To get the license for Air package, 2 splits. Sorry, the Air package, the license is 220 euros. To get the contract, 220 euros. Now, the Air gives you 2 splits. The Starter gives you 5 splits. The Basic gives you 15 splits. Remember, we talked about that already. The Medium gives you 40 splits. Now, all you have to do is to pay for the license and pay for the contract to have the splits. That's all. Pay for the license to get your package, to get the amount of splits that will be available to you and ensure that you are a partaker of this very great opportunity. The split, your split license and your split contract. All right. Now we have even bigger packages. If you have enough capital to go for any of these, please do. It's beneficial for you and it's something that will be profitable to you for a lifetime. Now, so that you are able to understand it a little better, how much are you buying the packages in your local currency? We have the starter, we have the medium, 5 splits, 40 splits, right? Now, for you to know the cost per split, this is the cost per split, right? So we have 550 plus 550 is 1,100. So for you to buy the starter pack, comes with 5 splits, right? It's 1,100 euros. Then you can convert to your local currency if you're a Nigerian. And the current price should be somewhere around $900. 900 should be 1,000 for 1 euro. So you do your calculation to know how much you will get the starter pack. For this also, you do your calculation to know how much you get the medium pack, 5,500 euros. Now, when you divide this by the cost per split, then you are able to get the number of splits that is available. Of course, that have been shown to you here. That's been explained to you here. So how you get this 40 is dividing this, which is this plus this, 5 divided by this will tell you how much, how many splits that is available for you. But you don't have to rack your head to get all of these figures. It has been simplified for you on that package that's been shown to you there. So what is your business now is how much you are going to get the package. So all you have to do is to buy the license and the contract, calculate it in your local currency, and know how you can get the package. All right, this is how you get the package. So the link will be available for you. Okay, we already talked about the price. My battery is a little low. Okay, so we already talked about the price of, you see, the price is surging higher as people are getting. Please don't miss out on this opportunity. Price is surging higher. So the link is available to you. This is the link. So this will be sent to you. Once you click on this link, it directs you straight to our platform. It directs you straight to register. It directs you straight to register and become a part of this. All right. So we have promo that is available. My battery is low, but I will make it known to you. There's a promo that is going to be available from 1st September to I think the first 6 days of September or so, but that will be made known to you. So for you to become a part of this, you register with the link, and then more information will be, any questions at all that you have to ask, please, you can reach out to the customer care. You can reach out to us personally. The person who sent you this video or the person who is able to talk to you about the Ultima business, please reach out to them. Every information that will be given to you, please don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly at all. All right. So we are going to have times where we can have meetings, physical meetings if possible, online meetings where we discuss about all that there is to this business and how you can benefit from everything that this has to provide. All right. So please take your time, see the video again and again and again and again, and try to understand everything that is part of this. I'm always a fan of understanding whatever you want to get yourself involved in. If you want to start a business, if you want to do anything with respect to investment, to growth, anything, please take your time to research. Understand how the business operates so that you understand everything, and then you are also able to tell people about the opportunity that you have now found. If you are able to understand this, I promise you, you will want everyone around you to become or to be a part of this. All right. So thank you so much for listening from the beginning up until the end. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Remember what I said in the beginning. If you missed out on Bitcoin, don't miss out on the Ultima coin. Opportunity comes. They say opportunity comes but once. It might have come before, but now is another opportunity for you to take a chance, a second chance, right? Some people who are seeing this might not even know anything about Bitcoin before now. But now is an opportunity for you. It's a privilege for you to be seeing this at this point and at this time. All right, thank you so much, and do have a beautiful time. Don't forget, if you need anything, please reach out to the customer care. I think our link is there. Once you click on this link, it sends you straight to our platform. Sends you straight to our platform. So anyone who is able to send you this video, all right, I think the okay, yeah. All right, so the person who is going to send this video to you will also send their details, like WhatsApp, where you can reach out to them, you know, talk to our customer care. Our website will be available very soon, you know, where you can reach out to us. In any complaints, you can reach out to us on a personal note. All right, so that's it for it. We'll call it a day, and to have a beautiful and an amazing day. All right, take care, and God bless you.